Hi there, my name is Frosty, and I normally don't upload YouTube videos. So, um, this is a little idea I had, and I want to record it as a little devlog series because why not? Now, I'm not going to yap too much because I tend to yap a lot, so I'm just going to get straight into it. I had an idea. I got recommended a YouTube video the other day, and it was a lost media version of Mesmerizer. Not actually, it was a fan made creation, but it really sparked my really piqued my interest, you know. It had Kasane Teto, Miku, and Neru as the one that normally isn't in normal Mesmerizer. And I had the brilliant idea of why don't I create a horror game similar to Silent Hill, but it's based around the Mesmerizer essentially. I came up with the story. I have everything. I'm not going to go too in depth with the story, as I want this to be an actual game that you, the viewer, can actually play and experience. So I will not be spoiling the story, but I thought, why don't you go playing as Miku, pretty much killing evil versions of Neru and such, and then Teto, I'll figure out some way to incorporate her. Um, but yeah, now I am recording this post, me talking because my stupid microphone didn't record um, all of the videos. I love NVIDIA. Anyway, so this first clip is just me getting the characters started and laying out my idea. So my idea was to have an over-the-camera system similar to Silent Hill. If you've ever seen Silent Hill 2, I'm going to use as an example here. When you play as Dude Bro, um, in Silent Hill 2. As you can see, his camera is over his shoulder. Now you can rotate the camera and look at his face. I don't really want that. I mainly want it to be a third person over the shoulder camera. Now, instead of using Roblox's default shift lock, which sucks ass and is a pain in the ass to program for mobile and console, I'm going to be utilizing my programming experience because I'm just so Sigma, and I'm going to program my own over the shoulder camera system, which I will show here in just a moment. So, once again, I'm recording this in post. This is actually the second time I'm recording it in post because the first time I recorded this, there was no audio, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you, NVIDIA. And also, the second time I recorded it, my mic was muted, so that's amazing. So, I'm just going to go through real quick what this clip is showcasing. I pretty much have the base character controller done. I used Anima to sync animations. I have a idle, a run, and a walk animation. The fall animation I have not created yet. I will do that later on. It is not my top priority at the moment. Um, Now, to go through everything I did, um, basically, I programmed the over the shoulder camera. I base it off of Roblox's shift lock, although I added a sway that essentially tweens the character to wherever your camera's looking, so it doesn't just snap on like the normal shift lock. It also works with mobile and console, and you don't have to toggle it. It's just toggled by default. Now, with the head movement, I'll show on screen real quick the code. Essentially, I used Roblox's IK controller object. I create a part not every single frame. There's one part and every single frame, like render step, it's positioned at the camera C frame but offsetted forward around 14 studs. And I use an IK control that's parented to the head. The chain and the end effector are the head, so the head's moving. It's set to look at, and it's and no, target is obviously the camera part. So basically, wherever the camera's looking, that's where the head's going to look. Now, I didn't use raycasts for one reason. It's very cost effective in terms of performance, and honestly, just having a part is a lot easier than using raycasts. So yeah, deal with it, cry about it in the comments or whatever. I really don't care. That's how I decided to go about it. Anywho, yeah, pretty much I have the base character controller complete. And in the next clip, which I will have to once again record this audio and post because the audio did not record for some reason because NVIDIA is stubborn and hates me. And honestly, they could go burn in hell. Anywho, I will have a complete little placeholder character model of Miku. And yeah, there we go. Alrighty, so finally, final clip of this little devlog. I have a little basic pre-character model of Miku. I went into Blender, I edited the mesh, I rigged it for SmartBone. I know it looks like shit. In a later video, I'll definitely go back in there and re-rig everything so it doesn't look like absolute crap. And yeah, this is pretty much the little basis I have set up. These graphics aren't final. I literally used a plugin and imported them. So yeah, I'll do graphics in a separate video along with voice lines and other stuff. But yeah, this is really it for this video. And I just want to thank you, whoever you are, for watching this. And have a great day or night, depending on when you are watching this. Thank you.